How's it going, guys? To some combat mission battle for Normandy. I'm actually going to be playing just a regular battle today, and I actually want to play as the Germans. I rarely play as them, and this one is interesting. 27th of July, Bergmann's Panther was repaired during the night, but before he could link up with his main unit, Panzer Grenadier asks for his help. Okay, let's check it out. So, we'll be playing as the Axis forces, as the attacker here. And of course, this being Normandy, we're not exactly, the odds are not exactly in our favor, but let's hope for the best. Hello, hello. Did nobody see the Twitch notification we posted earlier? Like, it seems like every time I go on Twitch, we get nobody, and we go here, we actually start getting people to watch the stream. Maybe it's just also the choice of games we have there. Just trying to do some CK2 Iron Man. Alright, so I don't believe I've actually ever played this mission. I'm curious to see how it's going to work. Okay. Fairly straightforward stuff here. So we have to hold Beckmann's corner, of course, as best as we can. At this point, I think there's a number of different ways to do that. I might just keep most of these units in the positions they already have, with the exception of maybe some infantry that I want to maybe move over here into some of these buildings. So let's actually grab this infantry unit, quick move him into level 2 here. We'll do the same with these guys, quick move him into level 2 on that building, just in case the enemy tries to flank us there. And you know what? Probably not a bad idea to get a Panzerschreck up here as well, because we're not sure if the enemy happens to have any tanks. I'm guessing they probably will. And over here, I think I'll keep most of these guys in the same location. We'll decide what to do as the game progresses. Here we go. Vorwärts, Männer. So that, if anything, I think they're going to come up that road. It's not the smartest place to come from, but I could definitely see that occurring. And of course, this is Beckmann's tank. The first platoon HQ, he should be able to spot any enemies coming up that road as well. We want to keep our eyes open, though. And we probably should have done a hunt maneuver with him, just in case. Hello, Squidward. How's it going, Matt Best? Gabriel, good to see you guys. And again, don't forget to add our Twitch channel, man, because we definitely put some gameplay out earlier. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, bud? Dylan M, it's good to see you. Good to see all you guys. Going pretty well. I'm just basically waiting for the Portugal game. I'm, of course, nervous as hell because I want Portugal to win badly, and I think they probably will against Iran, but you never know in football, so we'll have to see what happens. But, yeah, other than that, I'm doing great, guys. And the only thing I would ask is, did anybody get a notification for Twitch at all? Because we did a Twitch stream earlier when we got, like, 1 viewer. So please, if you guys haven't already, add me on Twitch. It's the only favor I ask, and I'll be happy. So I am going to hunt with this infantry unit, as a matter of fact, into these woods, just to see if we can make any contact with the enemy. And I'm also going to hunt with Berkman's tank a little bit here. Maybe not the greatest idea in the world, but I'm going to do it. Also, this machine gun unit. We should have moved them up before. We didn't. Now we're paying for it. Yeah, Portugal's team is looking pretty good. You're right, Dylan. But, you know, they're known to choke on difficult situations, and they are in a position where they need to get a draw or a win. And the guy that is leading the Iranian team is actually Portuguese, Carlos Queiroz. And he's actually one of Ronaldo's best friends, which is pretty funny. So he's going to know, I think, how to counter Ronaldo, and that worries me. Let's put this guy right here. We're also going to move forward with this unit on a hunt maneuver. Here we go, boys. Herr Hauptmann. Hey, Carly. Yeah, you guys played a great game, Gabriel. That was a great, great game, man. But I didn't, you know, I have to say, man, like, I did say I thought Croatia would lose, and I did. But I'm not surprised they won. What I am surprised at is how poorly Argentina played. It's not to take away from your victory at all, because I love to see Croatia playing. And actually, that last goal you guys scored, that was basically like playing with Argentina. Like, for those of you that didn't see the game, they had 3 forwards in front of the Argentinian goal, and they passed to each guy, just basically to mock Argentina. I mean, that used to be one of the greatest teams in the world. Hello, Gaming Kittens. Good to see you, bud. Not so much anymore, though. Not so much anymore. So far, no contact here. These allies, they're either afraid of us or they're going a completely different way. Right now, I'm hoping that our squad will spot them. There's not really much I want to change, believe it or not, so I'm going to go ahead and keep things as they are. And it looks like we're doing fine with our machine gun moving across. Let's just hope they don't start opening fire as soon as we make it there. I'll also get this bazooka up to level 2. This bazooka I'll keep here because if the enemy advances on that location, we'll be ready for him. But with this machine gun, I'm going to put him in kind of a weird place, which is going to be right here. Not the greatest situation. Not the greatest location, I should say. We're going to do it anyway. Zahia must win. And of course, if we spot anything coming up that road, this tank is going to spot it first. Oh no, look at that. We got an enemy Sherman moving. It's definitely got to be a Sherman. They're moving across here. It's not what we expected. Let's take a look and see if we're engaging. We might not be engaging yet. It might take a little while. There we go. We are hitting the front turret, but we need to be hitting it with a Panzerschreck, not with rifle rounds or machine gun rounds. It's a lot of enemy tanks moving up. I think it's time to move up the tank. Come on, get the Panzerschreck. We're losing men. And they are going to overwhelm us here. Hello, Loco My Tacos. I like that name. Come on, man, get it. There we go. Panzerschreck out, completely missed. Look at that thing. And what I'm going to do, this is really risky, but I'm going to move his tank up. This is a tank ace, but he can be killed pretty damn quickly. And I'm going to start hunting in that direction. This is going to have to happen really quickly for us not to get blown up. Now that we know that the enemy's right there, I'm going to try and get some Panzerschrecks in this building. But yeah, this is a scary situation. Andrew says, that's why I like to set up ranged arcs. Very cool. I don't know what ranged arcs are. I'm still a noob. I'm trying. Let's see what happens here. Probably should have stopped movement of that infantry. Good job. Here we go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, baby. Make me proud. Come on, make me proud now. Oh, no! Partial penetration on our side. Please don't kill our tank. Please say we can still fire. Oh, that's a weapon mount hit. They're gonna get the hell out. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good, boys and girls. We're gonna have to wait for them to get a bit closer before we can really respond. And it looks like they had another tank. No, that's our tank. What am I talking about? They absolutely wiped him out at Hauptmann's corner. So it's really up to these units right now to ambush the enemy, essentially. Yeah, we were actually just discussing that. It was a really good game. Really good game. Doesn't look like we have any sort of, as far as I can see, any sort of support. Pretty much on our own. I will hunt in this direction, but much rather catch the enemy off guard here with one of our Panzerschrecks. So you were saying something about targeting the armor arc. So does that mean we could like target over here and just click here? I don't know if I want to try that. You know what? I'm going to try it. Hold on. Let's try that again. Target armor arc. So what's his name? Andrew mentioned something about this. Me being a noob, I don't know as much about this. So I'm going to target armor arc right here. Let's hope this helps. I think it probably will. I'm going to do the same with this unit. Just target the armor coming through this area here. And, yeah, our machine gun unit's getting pretty badly beat up. There's no reason we can't try and retake position, though. Take care, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Line 24 says, so not even 10 minutes in, you've already lost the Panther. Call the Gestapo. Yeah, I'm definitely, this is potentially a traitor. We'll have to see what happens. Okay. Got those bazookas ready. Excuse me, those Panzerfaust. Those are not bazookas. It's heresy. Well, maybe we've lulled them into a false sense of security where they think they could just kind of move up and be just fine. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. It's kind of out of our target armor arc. That's not good. There we go. Oh, thank you. Andrew Two-Line, you absolutely got it right with the target armor arc. We just blasted this Sherman in the side. Looks like they got some sandbags on that thing. I don't know if we destroyed it, but at least we know we're hitting these guys. That's another shot from the Panzerschreck. I can actually see that thing actually flying towards the tank, and I hope we get a kill. So far, we haven't made contact with any enemy units in the woods, as far as I can tell. They're doing a pretty smart move, which is just to slowly move those infantry up with the armor. And that's the way to do it, man. It really is. Now, let's see if we can't score another kill here. So I'm going to cancel that armor arc and make a new one. There we go. Do the same with this guy here. I like this, man. Thank you. Actually gonna sort of target just everything in this general area. And I'm gonna get into level 2 just to cause a little confusion amongst the enemy. I'm hoping it will anyway. Trying to look, see, we do have some more Panzerschreck units, but I don't want to move them here. We need them on that line. So what about these guys? Let's get them into level 2. Tank is only destroyed when it's on fire. Thank you, mate. So yeah, that one missed. That one absolutely missed. It's a hit, but once again, not a kill. It's another hit, but no kill. Penetrating, though. Look at that. They're bailing. Yep, nice. Got one of the tanks to bail. Second tank is bailing, too. Thank you, sir. Well put with the armor arc there by Andrew Two-Line. Helping the Germans win the war. This is suspect. Right, here we go. Oh, yeah. There's one there, and he's getting a lot of cover from that particular tank. Just kind of ruining our plans. We need him to get a little more out in the open. You can see our boys running away. And it looks like we've got some enemy infantry activity here, too. Now, we just wiped them out. I think that's vehicle crew. Yeah, completely wiped them out. And what I'm going to do is actually move with this unit, this infantry unit, quick move them over here to try and engage the enemy infantry as quickly as possible. As for our Panzerschreck squads, it's really up to them how far they go here. Try to get into level 2 here. I'll keep one of them here in this building. This squad, once again, these guys are hurt. So I'm not so sure how effective they're going to be. Quick move this guy into level 2 of that building. Because I'm pretty sure the enemy has just overrun that area, but we'll see. More tanks, more tanks. Wow. Devastating firepower there. think all we can really do here is try and... Oh, never mind! I was going to say, I think all we can do is really try and target their infantry as they make it past the buildings here. But it looks like some of our gunners are still alive, although it looks like we've got some infantry units over here. Nope, never mind. Yeah, I think they do actually have an infantry squad behind this hedge. So we've got to keep that in mind. Thank you, Lion. The Sherman being a Tommy cooker is a myth. Alright, let's keep things going. Not really much else to do, but just hold on. So that's what we're going to do here, is to try and hold on, try and ambush as many of the enemy as possible. They're definitely going to be making it into this section, so if we can at least ambush some enemy infantry units, I think that's great. And if we can ambush some tanks, even better. I just don't think that our infantry has anything they can actually use to take these tanks out. Alright, come on. You guys have some Panzerschrecks here. You can do this. Don't mess this up. I think they're way too damaged to do a damn thing. These guys might be able to hit the enemy if they could spot them. So what I'm going to do, a little risky. I'm going to get that unit out here. This could be also targeting armor arc. I'm just going to make sure we are not targeting the armor arc. Yeah, we're not. I think it's just because they're scared to hell, with reason. And they're also having some difficulty in actually spotting the unit. The rest of these guys stay put. Which German unit is this? I don't know which one you're talking. We have a lot on the field right now. Oh, I think maybe division is what you're talking about. I'm not sure, actually. Second company, I'm not sure what division they're actually part of. It is a tank division, though. That's definitely certain. They're bailing. They are bailing. Another kill, man. Lucky kill with the Panzerschreck. Those things are a lot deadlier than they look. Oh my goodness, the problem now is we only have these guys seeing the enemy. I thought we'd spot them through the hedge, but apparently not. We might need to run over there and actually just, like, overwhelm them, basically. Ooh. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and overwhelm these guys. So just immediate hunting maneuver here with our commander. And this is one of many commanders, of course, but I'm just going to hunt over here. And it looks like our men are putting up a hell of a fight, but I'm really not sure what they can do. We have killed a few of the enemy units here, this crew. Pretty sure the enemy's going to take this area, though. It's going to be very, very difficult to stop them. Alright, let's see if these boys do their job properly. Looks like they're taking cover right now. Go, go. Do you want a strudel? You want to go home and rest and have a nap? Go, attack. What is wrong with you? Alright, we missed that. We gotta go back and take a look. Let's go back. So they're throwing some Stielhandgranats. Wow. Oh yeah, one of the enemies down. 2, 3. Good shooting. Really good shooting. That's a dead crew right there. I am honestly surprised at how many tank kills we've actually managed, given the circumstances. Hey, Araman, what's up, mate? Oh, look, they're actually using some steel hand grenades against the tank. I think it's going to be completely useless, but, you know, might as well be able to try, right? As for this guy, he just can't see that tank right now. And I'm wondering if it's worth sending in this infantry unit to try and retake that building. I'm not sure. I'm going to do it just because, well, this is Normandy. You know, we're kind of just trying to stop the enemy, so I'm going to do it anyway. But I'm really surprised we've managed to kill the amount of tanks we have. I think we have to bring this unit forward, the Panzerschreck, sort of our last Panzerschreck, basically. So we're going to do just that. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this stream. You guys really seem to like combat mission, so I'm absolutely going to do more combat mission streams in the future. I will have to leave at 7 p.m. my time to watch the game. But one thing is very important. Please, 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 go to Twitch and subscribe. And of course, if you're new here, subscribe to this channel as well. Got a lot of strategy games, and we absolutely need your support. Wondering if it's even worth keeping the guys in this building. I am definitely going to keep that unit in this building, because if any of the enemy tanks appear here or here, he'll get a perfect shot. So we're really just hoping for the best at this point. Here we go, another Stielhandgranat. I'm almost certain that in real life that's totally useless, but maybe in combat mission you can immobilize a tank with some grenades. Oh, wait a minute. We just got a great stream of fire there on the enemy. Let's watch that. Enemies coming around. Boom! And that's a commander unit right there. 1 down, 2 down. It's a crew. Nonetheless, we are wasting it. And as you can see, our boys are actually getting back in the building. Maybe not the smartest thing in the world once again, but we've got to try everything, I think. And also, we've got our Panzerschreck unit getting here, although they can't see the enemy tank yet, and they might not be able to see it for quite a while. I think the, is it the Hago, the Japanese tank? I would label that the worst tank of World War II. I mean, there are worse tanks. There are worse tanks. The French get a bad rep because everybody says they have bad tanks, but actually for the era, they were pretty good. I would say the Hago. I don't think Japan really wanted tanks that were capable of armored warfare. They wanted tanks that were capable of moving through jungles, things like that. So we can actually spot the enemy right here. I mean, come on, man. What else do you want? Right there. Get a shot. Let's see what happens. He's staying still. It's your chance, boys. Boom! Penetration. We don't know if it's a kill yet, but it definitely went through. This is a hell of an ambush we've got going here. And that guy's going down for sure. Another enemy casualty. This entire area is just an enemy dead zone. Here we go. They are evacing, guys. They're getting out of that tank. I think we just completely immobilized the tank with our shot, and they're going to try to escape. But given our current position, it's very hard for the enemy to escape from this area. Hold on, I just heard another bazooka shot or Panzerschreck shot. I want to see where that went. Boom! Another penetrating hit here. I think we just got another kill. He's not burning, but he might evac. Wow, very surprising. Very surprising turn of events, my friends. First thing I'm going to do, grab this unit. And it's worked out pretty well to actually move those units back into the building. Yeah, they got shot up, but it sort of kept the enemy focused on the units in the building, and it allowed us to take out some tanks. The problem's going to be, as you can see, we're spotting some possible tank units over here. And they do have 18 minutes to destroy us. So I'm going to quick move back over here behind the stone wall. hopefully in time to stop those guys. More Americanos trying to escape. Surrender! You will be shot if you don't surrender. Come on. You're still giving us some really good fire as we move across here. I think the smoke is kind of helping to conceal them, but not for long. There we go. One down. And now our guys in the buildings are spotting them, and they've surrendered. Yeah, that's the right call. Lion says, by the way, if you want to laugh at a German tank, look up the Grasshopper. I've seen some pretty strange German tank designs, so I'd like to see that. We could do the target armor arc here, especially since we pretty much know where the enemy's coming from. So let me try this. Yeah, something like that. And again, I'm just basically trying to run out that clock. Here we go. First tank spotted. Come on, boys. It's completely up to you whether or not we win this battle. Boom! Hit. You got him. Love that target armor arc. Although there's still a commander there in the cockpit. Is that a cockpit? Is that what we call it? I'm not sure. Oh, no. They're bailing. They are bailing. Boom! Another penetrating hit. Oh, my gosh. I think Andrew gets a honorary subscription to our Twitch channel. Of course, everybody can watch the Twitch channel for free. I'm not even sure what the subscription is there for. I guess maybe you get, like, gems or something. Maybe we could give you an honorary subscription for this, man. This has worked out beautifully. We've managed to knock out 2 tanks. And once again, you don't need a subscription to get on the Twitch channel. It's just a feature that Twitch has. I'm not even sure what you get out of it. So there's still more tanks on the horizon, but we've just stopped pretty much the most important ones. And hopefully we've stopped them before they can actually get into the town area here. Favre's community. I think a light tank would be good for, like, for instance, the Hago, it might seem like an awful tank, and it is. Oh, look at that beautiful kill. But I think a light tank is useful in situations where you just need, like, basic infantry support against, like, a machine gun position. Like, just basic infantry support. You know, keep in mind that light tanks don't take nearly as long to make. So there is an impetus in that, as well as, you know, armored vehicles, things like that. I think that's why the Japanese like light tanks so much. They really didn't have any. They didn't really have to deal with enemy tanks so much as enemy infantry. So they were great just as support vehicles. Here we go again. Can we get another kill? That would be 4 kills with the Panzerschreck and a definite Iron Cross for this unit. Although I don't think we're getting this one. We definitely just killed the commander though, that decided to pop his head out. Although he just ran over some of our troops too. But incredibly, everybody in this unit is alive. What? Oh my goodness. We just destroyed that tank. We gotta get these guys out of here. That thing's gonna explode. Yes. That's like an IED practically. Alright, let's get these guys the hell out of here. Yeah, they're already gonna start moving. But that was a pretty amazing kill there. That's 4, man. We're just junking these tanks. Oh, I didn't even know there was a unit lock. Look at what a newbie I am. So if we do tab, we can actually do a unit lock. That's so cool. Just like in Gravitine. That's beautiful. Here we go. Light infantry. Yeah, but then you risk losing a few men. Like, at least with a light tank, you just move in there, you blow the hell out of the place. just fire that machine gun like crazy. But you're right. I mean, I think, well, how could I put this? I don't see as many light tanks in this day and age as I do APCs, IFVs, or whatever. I guess an APC is an IFV, an infantry fighting vehicle, and heavy tanks, main battle tanks, things like that. Because you need a main battle tank. That will, that's just a super fortress, essentially. There we go. That thing is still exploding. And that gas is deadly. I have to say, my favorite looking tank, I love the Stug. I know a lot of, and I know it's an assault gun. I know the gun on it doesn't move, etc. But I just love the way it looks. Just looks sleek to me. It does look old-fashioned at this point, but I've always really enjoyed it. Man, I am amazed by this. Amazing kill there. All because of the target armor arc that we got from a user. Completely works. And again, I'm not doing anything but staying put. I might move this infantry unit up a bit. In fact, I'll do the same with our Panzerschreck units, but I don't think we're going to be getting any more kills with these guys. That being said, might as well try, right? Yeah, the Firefly's pretty. The Firefly, I think, especially for the time, looked very modern. Get inside, men. It looks like we don't have any tanks here. I think they're all over there. This area is definitely under our control. Man, hell of a fight, especially if you guys are just getting here. You got to watch this fight from start to finish. It will eventually be fully uploaded on the channel, but it's worth it because we've come through a lot. Wondering if we can get one more Panzerschreck kill. But I think we might have to change the target armor arc here. And we might have some enemy infantry trying to break in over here to Favre's community. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel the target armor arc. And maybe what I'll actually do is just change it to encompass this guy as well. Kind of do it like that. Take this commander unit and immediately move into this building. The thing about this particular fight is we don't get any sort of support. No artillery support, no infantry support, no tank support. And as you can see, it looks like this unit did surrender. So one of our units did give up. We know that there are enemies approaching this area. So I'm trying to get some units back as quickly as possible to defend the community here. And there are probably still some tanks out here, but I think they're pretty much, yeah, they're immobilized. Oh! Oh! They missed. They rarely miss, but they finally missed one. And I really want these guys to make it through the battle, because at this point they've got 5 tank kills. They absolutely deserve an Iron Cross. Make sure they don't ever go to the Eastern Front. Boom! That is a hit. Penetration on the rear turret. She's on fire, boys. Unbelievable. All because of this one Panzerschreck crew, we've stopped every single tank on this flank. I love it. And we're on veteran mode. I mean, we're on veteran difficulty. This is not on easy. So it just goes to show you that target armor arc is very, very useful. Good work. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Well put. Araman makes a great point that most of the Luftwaffe at this point is on the Eastern Front. Yeah, getting support. Artillery support, yeah, you could probably still get. But a lot of artillery is being bombarded by the Allies. But yeah, you're absolutely right, man. They are not in the best position here in the war. But that's going to hurt the Allies big time. Unfortunately, our guys are still standing around this this IED. Hopefully it doesn't blow up anymore. We're hoping the Allies are just as short of fuel as we are. Whoa, there we go. Yep, I was worried about that. Looks like everybody's okay. Nope. The 2 guys died, but these guys were dead before. Am I questioning German logistics? Is like... Oh, yes, that is not good. Don't do that. Sorry, mein Führer. We're actually getting perfect support. Everything's working out great. Don't worry at all. We have just 1 Panzerschreck, but you know, we're good. We can stop the whole Allied army, I think. Now, I don't spot those enemies moving in this area, but just to make sure that they haven't already gotten here and we didn't spot them, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys into this building. And I'm going to move these guys into this building right here. I think it's a little more... they'll be a little more visible to us if they're crossing that area. So, let's do that. Sorry, boys. Back down the stairs. Yeah, it looks like we've got this area under control. Line 24 says, that's propaganda. Our brave airmen will destroy the Yankee flying fortress. Exactly. Even though it doesn't exist, we have no Air Force right now. But if we did, it would definitely destroy the Yankees. Yeah, still no contact. I think the enemy is pretty much stopped. I'm pretty sure that's all they've got to throw at us. They might have some infantry units lying around. They might even have a few more tank units. Oh, there we go. They do. They do. They're now approaching. Let's see how our Panzerschrecks deal with it. I don't even know if they have any ammo left. Looks like they do. Incredibly, 5 rounds. 1 hit. Another hit. Look at that. Look at that. Enemy's going to try to bail out here. Oh, this is epic. Another penetrating hit here. I'm not sure if we scored a hit on any of the infantry in here, but what they're doing is practically suicide. This is craziness, man. We're definitely going to engage the enemy in any way we can and try to hold the community. At this point, since we know the enemy's right there, I'm actually going to push across and try to get up here. And something I didn't even notice, we have Panzerfaust in this unit. So it's not as good as a Panzerschreck, but it's basically a disposable one. And, you know, we could have been using that too. So we'll move 3rd Squad up here, and hopefully we can stop this enemy assault. That's what this is. Yeah, absolutely. It's not looking good. Although it looks like everybody in that truck is still alive. We're still trying to kill him. But I think we may have just wiped out the gunner. No, the gunner's still alive. Maybe the driver's in trouble. They're getting very lucky because our penetrating hits are not getting any super kills. They're just kind of, you know, they are penetrating, but we're not knocking out as many infantry as we'd like. Now, just there, we just injured a bunch of enemy units. And they're going to try to drop out with a mortar squad here in the last few minutes. I think still trying to eke out a victory. But if we have anything to say about it, they're not going to be able to. Another hit. Nice shot. Got another one of them, guys. 2 of them. As they try to get this machine gun into position. We absolutely want to knock it out if we can. Lion. Don't think that's going to be possible, my friend. Let's go on 2. Alright, our boys are getting into the building. Enemy's got a pretty strong position here Even though they've been pretty bloodied and battered, they have a lot of units on the ground. But as long as they don't take this checkpoint, I'm happy. There we go. Get that machine gun going. It's an MP40. Close enough. SMG. Come on. Keep firing. Oh, boy. They got one of us. But it looks like we've set up an MG here. I'd like to get that MG in the building, though. It's going to be much more effective. Defetismos! Alright, we're going to pop smoke here. And then we're going to quick move to level 2. Again, we're just doing everything to delay them from getting this area. Okay, don't pop smoke. See if I care. Get yourself killed. Nice. So we officially know that an MP40 can penetrate a half-track, which I guess makes sense. Like, certain parts of the half-track probably don't have steel that's as thick. Alright, so far, as long as we hold this building, we should be fine. Whoa! So we got a little enemy shot there trying to spot us, but they did not succeed. Howdy, Dynamo. Welcome. Welcome to 6 minutes, guys. That's all we've got. So all we've got to do is 6 more minutes. I think it's a little too late to bring these guys over, but we might as well try. Hey, that's pretty cool, Dynamo. That's awesome. So I should ask my dad. My dad was not at Hamburger Hill, but he was in Num, and he knew some guys that were at Hamburger Hill. I would definitely ask, you know, try to get some veterans if you can. There's a lot of different, especially on Facebook, there's like Vietnam veterans groups. But I would just research it, you know, try to get some pictures of the battlefield, which I know is hard to do, and just an idea of the actual fight itself. Reading the actual battle report really helps, because I know that they had to go up quite a few times. It wasn't just one time. That would be an amazing model, though. I hope that you'll show it to us if you do end up doing it. See, I don't have that much patience, so I would be like, no, too much work. Here we go, here we go. Oh, nice spot, nice spot. Let's get him, let's get him. Got a flanking attack here on the enemy. Nice. Stilhandgranat. Throwing a few out here, getting some great shots. I would also like to simplify things. Obviously, you're going to be making a model, right? So it's going to have to basically take place on just one particular part of the battle, which I would make the sort of final push up the hill. So maybe you could have like a bunch of NVA bodies. Keep in mind, it is the NVA, not the VC they're facing. So it is, you know, Vietnamese, North Vietnamese regular army units. Get a lot of those bodies, and obviously some GI bodies. GI, I think it was army. Yeah, it was army. All right, they're pushing across there, but not in time, I don't think. Looks like our boys did fall back, though. That's too much firepower. They're trying to survive and make it back home. I mean, they know the war is over. They're just trying to not be killed by their own commanders. They've got to put up some sort of a fight. It also really depends on how much you want to spend. I mean, I've seen some dioramas. There was one model set up that was the Battle of Gallipoli, and the guys, they literally got every single soldier that would be represented on the field at one time. So it was like tens of thousands of models. I know you probably don't want to do something like that. So maybe just focusing on like a section of the battle, you know, just a tiny section. maybe a squad getting up a certain part of the hill, something like that. It really depends how far you want to go with it. With that dynamo, there are ways, like you just mentioned, it's hard to get like some of the positions. You've got to be a little risky. Like sometimes you can break some miniatures on purpose to sort of set up their limbs in a certain way, and there is a way to sort of like cover that in paint so it's not as noticeable. So for instance, if you want to like have a guy that's laying on the ground and the model only allows for the guy to be like sort of crawling, there is a way to sort of restructure him, as it were. So you got to have a little skill with models, which I do not have. Here we go. Look at that. Open fire. They're right in the open. Yeah, they finally started hitting the infantry in here. The units that are holding this area. It's only a matter of time, but we've held on a long time, and sadly, it looks like our Panzerschreck surrendered, actually. I'm actually happy that this guy is probably going to make it out of the war, and he was our the guy that actually held the weapon here. These guys killed, what was it? Let's count. Well, we can't really see all of them, unfortunately, because of the fog of war, but probably 5 or 6 tanks that they knocked out. So he would get an Iron Cross. Now all he's going to get is a pair of handcuffs and, right to the prison camp. That being said, well done. 3 minutes, 3 Minuten. I think we can get a victory on this one, but I'm not 100% sure. Mental examination. Oh no, that's not good. Why do I get the feeling that their remedy for my issue is to send me to the Eastern Front? It's not going to work out. Looks like some of our guys here are engaging. All right, interesting. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the enemy trying to get across. Those tracers have got to find some enemies. Come on, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. They're going to set up a machine gun here. Nice. We got a few of them already. They're totally under fire at this point. Still a few half-tracks, though. They're still trying to make the push, but again, 1 minute to make it there in time. Could they do it? Yeah, but it's going to be tough. Wow, we're even firing Panzerschrecks at them. Hey, behind the mask. That's okay, man. I sucked for a long time, too. And actually, I still do suck. I just got slightly good enough that I can move up from beginner to veteran and able to win battles. This is definitely a game that requires patience, time, and, a lot of dedication. It really is. But thanks for stopping by, man. I don't think I've seen you on the channel. Make sure to subscribe and join us on future Let's Plays, because we're almost done with this battle. We're down to the last minute. But I'm hoping we're going to make it through and get a victory. Definitely want to see the casualties too, man. Go on. Oh, now our boys are a bit scared. It's the only choice. Fire. The only chance. I guess both are correct. Same connotation, right? Oh! That's an enemy rifle grenade there. Definitely finding its mark, landing right on that guy's back. And that is not going to heal well. Alright, guys, call it. Is it going to be victory or defeat? Call it, call it. Because they do have their tank here. So I think they have taken Farf's community, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness. These boys got wiped out. Oh, awesome, Dynamo. Welcome, man. Very cool. Do you think we should definitely get, like, a schedule up? And if we did get a schedule up, do you think you would make it to more live streams? Because that's definitely something, we've done schedules in the past, but not every week. So maybe something I want to start doing. All right, let's see what happens. Defeat or victory. Why is the game still going? All right, we'll ask for a ceasefire right here. Oh, yeah. German army tactical victory. That's what I'm talking about. Now, we did lose 45 men killed on our side, 32 men wounded. That's a lot of casualties, like incredibly hard casualties. 2 men surrendered. We killed 33 enemies, 27 wounded. And, of course, we destroyed 10 of their tanks. 10. That is huge. So the ambush worked out very, very well. The Panzer Strike unit was captured. That being said, hey, good show, I think. Good show, definitely. Yeah, man, thank you for stopping by. You caught the end of the stream, but you caught a pretty cool moment there. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank everybody again. We got 21 viewers, which is just great, for stopping by. Again, make sure to sub to the channel if you haven't already, and definitely make sure to sub to me here on Twitch, because that's where most of our streams are. We've also got a Discord server. Ottoman, I'm not sure if you could drop it. I'm always unprepared with Discord, but you guys should definitely join if you want to set up a game there with friends, or you just want to talk politics. We've even got a political lounge for that sort of thing. I'd love it. And, oh, yeah, Andrew, thank you, man. I really, really, really appreciate it, man, that you gave me that tip, man, with the targeting the armor arc. And just like you were saying earlier, Dynamo, that you're kind of a noob at the game. I'm still a noob because I really didn't... I knew about the target armor arc, but I've never used it. And by using that with Andrew, we got so many tank kills. I think 7 of the tank kills can be directly attributed to that. So, just amazing. Oh, yes, I do. I do. I've had a few glitches with Tank Warfare Tunisia, too. It's not uncommon. It's not unheard of. For instance, when I try to do the North Irish campaign, when I get to, like, Mission 3, it just shuts down. So, I think that's just part of the game. Graviteam's not the best, I have to admit, with updating their stuff. Thank you, Andrew. Thanks again, guys. I hope to see you not only on my Discord. There's the Discord. Thank you, Armand. Not only on my Discord, but also on Twitch. And back to these streams. We're definitely going to do some more combat mission. You guys seem to like it, so I'm going to keep bringing it on. If you guys want to check out the video once it's uploaded and post what kind of combat mission games you'd like to see, you can do that too. But thank you again. I hope you guys are going to be watching the World Cup today. Even if you're not into football, watch it anyway, because I want to see Portugal win and make it through. Thank you, Sharky, and thank you, Armand. Always says, Andrew, everybody, every single one of you. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one, guys.